Well, it's never too early to start talking about EA Sports College Football 26, right? We got some info about that game starting to leak out. Let's talk about it. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Welcome back into JC's Pop Culture, where you can see all kinds of pop culture content with me, JC. Here today, we're going to talk about little inklings starting to come out about college football 26. I'm going to be covering all the news in the lead up to the new EA Sports college football game that will be returning with college football 26. We all loved EA Sports college football 25. So happy to have a college football video game back. By far the video game I played the most, and now that it's back, probably the only video game I'll really be playing, which should give me plenty of time to provide you guys updates for college football 26 in the lead up, and I'll continue to do that here on the channel. So if you're a fan of this game, be sure to subscribe here if you haven't already. But let's pull up this tweet here. Talks a little bit about a playtester email for you guys that don't know. They do send out these playtester emails to people that play test video games, and they start providing little pieces of info. And there was one that came out recently in regards to college football 26 and some features that EA Sports is thinking about adding, some of which probably not surprising that we were kind of expecting, and others that sound really cool as well. But let's take a look at some of these. All right, so here's the 7 things that we know of that have been rumored to potentially be added to college football 26 at this point, thanks to that leaked playtester email. And a couple of these, about the top 3 really, I think were ones that I pretty much expected for sure, because they were things that people complained didn't get into EA Sports college football 25, and there was a pretty good outcry about that. So I pretty much all but expected these to be in there 100% in college football 26. Those things being high school back in Road to Glory. Think you'll probably definitely get that. Then the trophy room. I know there's been a lot of complaints about there not being a trophy room in Dynasty mode. Be able to keep track of everything a little bit better. Just kind of give you that sandbox experience in Dynasty mode. So trophy room would be a great addition. And then formation subs. That's one of the biggest ones that I'm missing personally, especially as being someone that loves, creating a custom playbook and using it in Dynasty and online Dynasty. Just having formation subs is so convenient, because once you get to know your playbook, which players are, in which spots on certain plays and the players you'd like to have in those plays to kind of get your playmakers the ball. Formation subs is very key to that. Right now, the only way to do it is, when you're in the play call screen at the formation, you can make substitutions there, but it's just so time consuming and the play clock will run down super quickly. So it's not really ideal to do it that way. So you kind of just got to do it via the depth chart and hope you have the players in the right positions that you want them to be. So formation subs is certainly something that I've really missed on EA Sports College Football 25, and it's got to be in College Football 26, and fully expecting it to be there. Then the other things that are rumored, storyline/presentation focused on player in Road to Glory. Not surprising there either to see, a little bit of that be added. I think that one of the complaints about Road to Glory on CFB 25 has been that it's kind of feels a little bit bare bones. Not that it's not still fun, but it seems like there could be a little bit more depth added to it. So adding those storylines and those different presentation pieces that specifically focus on your, specific player would be a great addition to help with that. Deeper news story depth in Dynasty, which to me, that would be one thing I would love to see return from previous games, is not only, deeper news stories, but the ability to, write your own like you used to could. On 14, they had that Dynasty website that you could go to, that, you could go onto your online Dynasties, write your own stories. Maybe this means something like that could return. That's what I would love to see, just have a little bit more control, even if it's not through a website, maybe it's through an app. We know they're releasing the EA Sports app now in the near future, so maybe they'll tie, online Dynasty into that some way, and, regular Dynasty as well. Dynamic deal breakers in Dynasty, that would be cool to see. And then manual player progression in Dynasty, I think would be great to have, especially in the off season. You've accrued skill points throughout the season. You can select what areas of your player that you want to upgrade, so that you really have more control of the ratings versus how it's always been in college football, just going through and training results and seeing how guys upgraded in that way. Being able to do it yourself and kind of focus on what areas that you want to focus on and build your own team your own way would really make Dynasty mode that much more fun. So super excited about that one as well. I love that a lot of these are centered around Road to Glory and Dynasty mode, probably my 2 favorite game modes. Definitely Dynasty being the tops there for me. So like that most of these seem to focus on Dynasty, and seems like that will continue to be kind of their main focus, their key feature, just like they said it was here on College Football 25. Seems like that will remain true on College Football 26, but that's the little bit of news that we have already starting to leak out about College Football 26, guys. And as I said, if you want more of that college football 26 news as it begins to come out to us here in the coming months in the lead up to its release, most likely next summer, I'm assuming, I will continue to cover here on JC's Pop Culture all the way through the lead up to its release, every bit of news that comes out about it. You can find me talking about it here on JC's Pop Culture. So be sure, subscribe here if you haven't already. I'm covering college football 25, doing some gameplay videos for that as well. So if you're a fan of EA Sports college football, definitely hit the subscribe button. And I also cover movies and TV shows as well, specifically superhero, horror, and comedies. So if those are up your alley, just another reason to hit that subscribe button. But before you head out, just do me a quick favor, hit that thumbs up button. Really helps a shit ton with the YouTube algorithm. And throw your thoughts in the comments on some features you'd like to see added to College Football 26. Always appreciate those interactions, just like I appreciate you tuning into this video, and I'll catch you on the next one.